The following podcast has been rated Listener MA. It contains strong language, violence, adult situations, nudity. Listener discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. I'm your host, Scotty Gurman, a.k.a. Scooter McFuckstick, and alongside me, as usual, I have two excellent stand-up comedians. First, the 1984 Kingman County T-Ball Defensive Player of the Year award winner, Mr. Jeremy Joseph.
Hello, Scotty.
Bueno.
God damn it. I took 4 years of intermediate Spanish.
Yeah.
It's not how you say hello.
Yes, it is.
It's part of, like, Buenos Dias.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is. I think, didn't he used to play for the Padres?
Who?
Buenos Dias?
Maybe.
I think so. They just called him Bueno.
And we call him the Wreck, Mr. Derek Alders.
What's up, fuck Munchkin?
What's up, dude? Fuck Munchkin. I like that one.
Love
I like that one.
Yeah.
That's a
That
good
is
one.
so much better than Scooter McFuckstick or anything that you have to say.
Thanks.
Ever.
I appreciate it. Well, guys, welcome to the show. If this is your first time listening to the show, this is an adult podcast where we like to make inappropriate jokes about the current events that are going on in sports.
And just inappropriate jokes
And just
general.
inappropriate jokes in general. This is also an adult podcast, so if you do not like foul language, you are in the wrong place. So get the fuck out of here.
Just remember, you made the conscious decision to download this, so you asked for it, fuckers.
That's correct. We did our first live, TikTok live
Well,
today.
me and Jeremy did our first live TikTok.
Scotty did some lighting work with his wife doing most of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he can't lift light fixtures.
Yeah, that's also true.
Or light bulbs.
But
Nope.
it looks better. We got it looking good. It's looking great. Right?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in it, so no. But other than that, yeah, great.
And
Great, let's do it.
let's do it.
Very excited.
As always,
Tuesday.
we like to start off our show with our week recap, going over the things that happened to us over the last week. And Jeremy,
Yeah,
how was your week, bud?
great. I cured polio
Nice.
again.
Well done.
Yeah, I stumbled on an old recipe my grandmother had, and yeah, cured it again. If only it would break out,
Yeah.
I'd be a fucking hero.
And I could collect off all those iron lungs
Yeah.
that I've got sitting in those storage units.
I don't think was that polio?
It is now.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Pretty sure.
Anyways, yeah.
How was your week?
It was the best week of my entire life in history. Best ever. I got my garage all taken care of. Got
Did you?
Got that mess all sorted out. I burned my garage down because I didn't want to deal with the mess.
Yeah.
It turns out that you don't get insurance money that way when you tell them, yeah, I burned it down.
Yeah.
You don't get life
whatever.
insurance money that way either.
No.
Yeah, I don't care for that because I put a lot of people in there. And turns out I don't get a fire hot enough to really do permanent damage. They just kind of got smoky clothes.
What'd you do? Play my mixtape?
I did.
And that just set that whole place
It
ablaze?
sure did.
Yeah.
Burned the fucking place down. Just wrecked it. Destroyed it.
Yeah. You got to have a flame retardant
Well,
building.
Well,
Did
actually,
you say retard?
Retardant.
Oh,
yeah.
my
I
bad.
didn't say Scotty.
Nice.
It's a flame Scotty building.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. I watched some strange mongrel dog all weekend.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How'd that go?
Fucked it. If you don't think I didn't. Yeah, I did. And let's see. What else did I do? I found out I came over early before the podcast and learned a very rare fact about Scotty that I don't think anybody would have guessed.
Uh-oh.
Scotty does not care for the oboe or the bassoon. Not a fan. That was maybe the weirdest statement that anybody had ever made. We were watching some Storage Wars,
Yeah.
where somebody had found in a storage unit it was either an oboe or a bassoon. I believe it was a bassoon.
I'm pretty sure it was bassoon.
And without being asked, Scotty made it clear, I just don't care for the bassoon or the oboe.
You know, I can actually play Welcome to the Jungle on the bassoon.
No kidding?
Really?
I doubt it.
Okay. It'll bring you to your knees.
Dude, if If we have a fan that has a bassoon that they are not playing, please send it to us. Instant message us. We'll give you Scotty's address. We'll be happy to.
And his social security number.
Just send it. In fact, you could be like 15 minutes. You could have a guest spot on this show, bringing Derek a bassoon to play "Welcome to the Jungle," and then I want to spend the rest of the podcast watching Derek play "Welcome to the Jungle." And then let's see. Yesterday was Labor Day, so
Yep.
I labored.
You labored?
I did something on Sunday actually that is rare. I took a nap, which most people would assume I'm made of naps. I'm actually a severe chronic insomniac, so the idea of me taking a nap is very rare. But I actually got a decent nap.
Well, good for you, Jeremy.
Well, I just got done fucking a dog, and so I was really worn out. But other than that, that's what we call doing it doggy style over at my house.
I'm so happy that you had a nap. I'm happy for you.
Thank you, Scotty.
You're welcome.
That means nothing to me at all.
Yeah, I figured. But that was your week? That's pretty weak, man.
Yeah, no shit. I was busy watching some asshole's fucking dog.
That's true.
Some asshole went out of town and needed somebody to watch his goddamn dog.
Yeah.
Watch this dog and fuck it, he said. So I did.
How was your week, Derek?
Oh, my week was great. I went to Oklahoma,
Yeah.
and I got to float the Illinois River.
Oh.
So
What the fuck's it doing down there?
How's the Illinois River down in Oklahoma?
Geography, Scotty.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, they're right next to each other. You got Oklahoma, and then Illinois and Nevada, and New Jersey, right next to each other. That's the four corner states, right?
yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, totally.
You can actually have a foot and a hand in every state.
Yeah, it's like Twister, but with states. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, so we went down to Tahlequah, floated 2 days, floated the Illinois River. I brought water socks with me this time because I was like, you know what? I don't want to step on it's a rock bottom river.
Right.
I don't want to step on that shit. And it was a great thing that I brought them. However, I figured that we were going to be on a raft.
Yeah.
We were on a kayak.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So that first day, it was just an open kayak.
Do you mean that you were searching for the best prices on all your vacation airfare and hotels?
No, I would have Priceline that all day.
You don't go kayak.com.
No.
Oh, because it'll go Priceline.
Shatner.
And
So-
by the way, bad joke time. If you do what Derek's been doing, you've hit rock bottom.
Thank you, Casey Kasem. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So I didn't. I burn. I don't go from like cracker to graham cracker. I go from like fucking pale to red, back to pale again.
Yes. So do
And
I.
so I use plenty of sunscreen, except I didn't put it on my feet because I was like, I've got water socks on. I'm gonna have stuff over my feet. Well, I have a little area on my feet that didn't have water socks on them, and they just sat out and baked in front of the sun. So I got like 3rd-degree sunburns on the top of my feet, which already is like when I walk, it feels like there's water jiggling underneath the tops of my feet.
Oh, that's gross.
And then
So like there's fluid sacks, basically.
Yeah.
Love it.
The cabin that we stayed in, or house is what it was, wasn't a cabin.
Yeah.
It was a house. Which made it even more difficult was I think the floor was part plywood, part cardboard because there was nothing level there.
Love it. I love an unlevel floor. I love it when you can put, like when your shoes will roll away.
Yeah.
That's
pretty
that's
much
the kind of floor I love.
Yeah, where you sleep on one side of the bed and then you wake up in another room. Yeah, that kind of unlevel. So, I was walking like all over the fucking place, and so I'd roll an ankle or twist it sucked.
Jeez.
So that part sucked, but the river itself was fucking super cool. I learned I'd never kayaked before.
You went kayaking, you were fine. Staying in the house.
That was dangerous. That was very dangerous.
An ankle. I turned that son of a bitch.
It's like fucking. I was like sleeping in a fun house, and I was drunk. So that didn't help matters.
Yeah. What's the great part about the mirrors in a funhouse, Derek?
If you break them, you get a lot of bad luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. They make me look fat and skinny at the same time.
I was just thinking to make your dick look huge.
Oh, I don't walk around naked in the fun house. I got kicked out of the state fair in 1992 for that.
Not for
good
that.
shit.
No, it was for that.
It was
Really?
for that. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would not think they would kick you out of the state fair for that.
Oh, yeah, they
pretty
do.
minor offense, really.
Yeah, you can fuck a dog, but you can't go naked in a house of mirrors.
Well, they have an entire dog fucking booth
Yeah,
set up in the petting zoo.
yeah. Actually, it's the Carney games.
It's
fuck
one
a
of the,
dog.
It's one of the 4-H displays. Who can fuck the best dog? They got judges. They're actually judging the quality of the dog, not who's doing the best fucking. They're not gonna judge kids like that.
Oh, my goodness.
So anyway, I floated the river. I kayaked for the first time and the second time, and I only dumped it once.
Was your wife in it?
No, she dumped her own twice.
In the kayak?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I could just imagine her yelling and screaming and getting all pissed.
Yeah, she liked to blame me on the first one for hitting a tree. I'm like, yeah, honey, I threw that giant-ass fucking stump in the middle of this river just to trip you up. That's what I did.
Okay.
I thought there might be an off chance here that we're going to take kayaks down this river, so I should show up 47 years before this trip.
Did you plant that tree?
Yeah, I planted that tree.
Motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you
I had
this.
to make sure I pruned it so it had the exact amount of limbs that needed to stick up out of the water.
Uh-huh.
That way it would hit her kayak and tip her.
Well, we've all known that you are known for your landscaping skills.
Absolutely.
Now, let me ask you this, because I would have been obsessed with this till I found out the difference. Kayak versus canoe. What's the difference?
A canoe, I think there's more than one person paddling in a canoe. Kayak, it's just you.
Yeah.
The canoe, there's actually benches. The kayak, there's no bench you sit on.
Yeah, there's just like a hole
it's
that
a
you
hole
pop
that
your-
you sit your
Yeah.
ass in.
Oh, okay.
And
So
your
that's
legs
like
are out straight.
like when you see those guys like that will flip over and shit. That's
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
a kayak.
Yeah.
Brad. That's
Okay.
That's Brad and his kayak.
Yep, that's what we were in. So
Fucking Brad.
Fucking Brad.
it was fun though. I did pretty good.
I'm surprised you didn't tumble that thing.
No, I am too, man, because I'm fat and
I
uncoordinated.
was getting ready to say, I'm thinking weight distribution for you would be just difficult as hell.
Nope, I was way easier than ziplining. Tell
Oh,
you
really?
that. Yeah, I ziplined one time. I was fucking coming in hot, bro. I'm a fat dude, and that thing, everybody just slowing down at the end of the zip line. Not me. Everybody's like, "Get out of the way!" Like, here I come. That thing started swinging up. I hit the ceiling. It was great.
He had burned up 28 of the 32 cables that made up the wire that he went on.
Yeah, it was a weight limit, and I got on the scale, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm like 2 pounds over." He's like, "You'll be all right."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh no."
God, if only that zip line would have just broke.
I know.
We'd all be happier.
If I landed on you. And then one last thing, I got some really good news.
Yeah?
Yeah, I found out I'm gonna be a grandpa.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Jeremy got my dog pregnant.
Nice.
So we're gonna name it Scotty.
Yay.
I've had a
Can't wait.
vasectomy for 22 years now, but I specifically told the doctor, leave the tube that keeps the dog sperm. Just pipe it in. People think it's a colostomy bag, but it's just a bag full of dog jizz in case I ever fuck a dog. I can knock it up.
Or you need some dip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you need. Yeah. So my week.
Now she's got me on the hook for child support for the next 2.5 years.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's 3.
3?
That's 21.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the way they did it now.
Yeah, that's the way they do it.
Nobody does that.
Oh yeah.
What are we in fucking Canada? No, thank you.
Oklahoma does that.
Oklahoma does a lot of shit. But that's
I
not
don't
here
live
nor
in
there.
Oklahoma. You can tell I have all my teeth, except for the one I broke on a Skittle that the dentist then fucked up.
You mean that arrogant fucker that keeps talking about how he's getting a crown?
Yeah.
The one that talked about, hey, I bet I can fuck a dog better than you, while he's trying to put in my crown. That was really inappropriate.
Yeah, that was.
He's got
That's
his finger
bad.
in my mouth. I can't respond in, I can fuck a dog way better than you. And so now I had to show it to him, so I sent him the videos. What's that?
I golfed in a tournament this weekend, and we did not win, but we got third.
Oh wow, 3 teams in the tournament?
No, actually, it was like 13 different teams in the tournament. No, it was more than that. But we actually...
Jesus, how big does this lie go,
man,
Scotty?
No. I got to tell you, man, I played some of the best golf I've ever played in my life. And to the point to where, like, whenever you make a long birdie putt and you just go fucking ape shit after you make it.
Yeah, we do that all the time, Scotty.
I totally Tiger Woods that son of a bitch. It was awesome.
You know, Scotty, I'm proud of you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I think what you should do is concentrate on golf more and maybe give up podcasting.
Thanks, asshole.
Absolutely.
I think that this is your calling, and you need to run with it while you're still
Yeah.
youngish.
Yeah.
When you say you Tiger Woods that, do you mean you cheated on your wife a whole bunch?
No, some chick just beat the shit out of him with a golf club.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
You had to steal a Cadillac Escalade to drive away in
Yeah.
Yep.
while some bitch beat your shit out of you with a 9-iron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she yell 4 while she did it?
No.
Yeah, this is what it's for.
Yeah.
That's what she held.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That bitch.
My brother also came into town. He is actually moving, so I actually will have a friend.
Hang on.
now.
There's 2 of you?
There's 2 of me.
Fuck that.
There's 2 of me. I don't really have a sister, but I do have a brother.
Guys, I'm moving now, too. I don't know if you knew that.
Are you telling
where
us
you moving?
that this whole time we've been fucking your brother?
No.
Because I can't take that.
No, everybody loves my brother more.
I'm
than me.
really into dogs now.
That's good. That's good. But I got to hang out with him a lot, and that was a lot of fun. So that's what I got. Anything else? Anything else? We had our fantasy football draft.
When?
That was the stupidest dance I've ever seen in my life, Scotty, and I grew up in the 90s.
I
Yeah?
can't imagine a jackass doing a dance like that unless he's dumb enough to have jerseys for his own fantasy football team.
Yeah, that's me.
And his own podcast.
And hey, it's our show, and those are awesome jerseys.
If it was our show, the lighting would be way better.
yeah.
Yeah, thanks. But no,
we never went live.
football is coming right around the corner. I'm
It
kind
is.
of excited.
Thursday night.
Thursday night, the Chiefs against the Houston Texans.
Go Texans.
Why do you hate the Chiefs?
Because that's your favorite team.
No, it's not my favorite team.
Oh, it is your favorite team.
No, I think I'm going to be a Bears fan this year.
Oh, we don't want you.
Yeah, I think so.
We don't want you, Scotty.
Jesus Christ. Ozzie Smith has already expressed his dislike of you being a Cardinals fan.
This is
They
true.
can't stand you with the mustard on it.
It's not we don't care for you. We can't stand you.
Yeah. That
He
was
put the stank right there.
still to this day is one of the nicest things that you guys have ever
Yes,
done for
Scotty, we do great things.
I
We're
really
better
appreciate it.
people than you.
This is true. This is true. I'd say I'm a decent dude, I think.
Nope. You're way off the mark on that.
Yeah.
It's mostly calling yourself a dude. We all thought you were a chick until like just now.
Odd fact, Scotty in high school was voted most likely to kill himself.
Ouch. That one hurt.
And most likely to have a baby out of wedlock
That actually is true.
at prom.
Yeah.
And yet nobody seems to want to knock him up. So I'll fuck a dog first.
So
And his brother.
So we had our fantasy football draft. That's the whole reason why this show exists, is because of fantasy football. That's
Yeah.
the whole reason why this show exists.
God damn you, fantasy football.
And we did an online draft for the very first time. That was kind of weird.
Yeah,
I loved it. That was the best day of my life.
because it only took 2 minutes to pick.
It
Yes,
literally was the fastest draft
it
we've
was an
ever
hour
had.
and a half,
Yes.
and that was maybe a little too long.
It's crazy.
Some guys just set it up on auto draft.
Yep.
Love those guys. Those are my favorite guys. Those are my
that?
new best friends.
I have no idea.
I'd be
don't think
happy to
anybody
fuck their
auto-drafted.
dogs.
I don't think so.
I don't think anybody auto-drafted.
No. It took a
There
little
were
bit
some
to figure
like
it out.
in the later rounds that set it up on auto draft. I thought.
That could. I don't know. But who was the biggest steal of your draft? Who are you happy that you picked up?
I like J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's you picked him up. What pick was that?
I got him in like the 8th round.
Oh, okay.
I just think there's
Okay.
a lot of upside with him and
Yeah.
Mark Ingram in Baltimore.
I loved his Harry Potter novels.
Yes, they were phenomenal.
Nice. How about you,
He
Jeremy?
did great playing the elf too.
I think in the next to last round, I picked him up. The
Yeah.
juggernaut, Kyle Rudolph.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
That's going to be the savior. Two touchdowns in one game. Name me another player that had that
Larry Donnell.
other than him. We all know Donnell.
I'm kind of pumped with my team. I gotta say,
I was with the first 3 rounds, then you really shit the
Dude,
bed.
those were the weirdest dick pics of all time.
What?
Thanks.
Those ones of your foot.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to see my foot, Scotty? Here's what it looks like.
No, I don't want to see your.
Why
fucking
does Scotty
foot.
have his dick draped over your ankle?
There you go.
Oh my God, that's so bad. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm glad you're in a whole
I got to
bunch
see
of pain.
those in real life.
That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, Jeremy got a fucking first-hand look at it.
I made him walk down my stairs yesterday. That was fun.
I scored Alvin Kamara and Travis Kelce. Those are awesome.
I gave
awesome
you
picks.
Alvin Kamara.
Yes, you did.
I
Yes,
thought
you
you
did.
picked up Kelsey maybe a little early.
No,
Second round.
I picked him as if he is a wide receiver because that is what he is. And I remember last season going back and forth between tight ends, and I was so frustrated. I was streaming a quarterback and streaming a tight end, and this year I just wasn't going to
He
do it.
didn't have near as good a season as I thought he was going to have last
fine.
year.
That's fine. I'm pulling for him to just have a decent year. If he has a decent year, I'll win the league.
He's certainly top 2 tight ends in the league, but second round seems a little early.
Yeah.
Here's why I
don't
didn't
think
take Kamara.
Yeah.
He just got another shot in his back.
Yeah.
He's missed all of training camp.
And Justin Tucker was available.
So I passed on him, and I went with fucking Dalvin Cook, but I got his handcuffs, so I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah, you're good. But I hope everybody out there. I hope that you do actually participate in fantasy football this year. I was really kind of questionable. I didn't know if I wanted to do it with everything going on. I'm glad we did. I'm glad we're going to have a football season, and I'm extremely excited. There's a lot of football that's coming out as far as news. I'm really excited for this year. I know
I don't
it's
like
kind of
the
weird,
way you
but-
said that.
What?
News?
News?
That was a little European for me, and I don't care for it.
What was that one? Yeah.
Yeah, you sound like that guy, and I don't know who that is.
I don't know. He
I mean,
sounds
I
annoying.
know who he
Yeah.
is. I don't know what his name is or anything. I don't
yep,
know him
right
personally.
there.
So first thing on the docket, I guess, for the NFL, other than fantasy football, is going on.
You think that's NFL news?
Yeah.
I was telling my wife, she was watching something on TV while we were having the draft because I was at home where I want to be.
Right.
And I kept telling her to flip over to ESPN, see if there was any scuttlebutt on my draft picks. Mm-hmm. Turns out there wasn't.
Nice.
But at one point, she was like, "Oh, you want me to?" Yeah,
Yeah.
dear. Yeah, they're going to be talking about my fantasy football draft on ESPN.
How about Leonard Fournette going
How about
to
Leonard
Tampa
Fournette?
Bay with New England Patriots 2.0, basically?
Too many mouths to feed, I think.
Dude, I really think this is going to be a blow up.
I-
I don't think they're going to be that good.
I think that's a lot of legs to keep fresh. I mean, you're going to
Yeah.
have fresh legs.
Yeah.
People saw the success that San Francisco had last year with that three-headed monster attack. As
Yeah.
long as you can keep good, they're not great running backs. They were good running backs,
Right.
but you could keep them fresh.
Yeah. But my question is, do you think that Tampa Bay will be a Super Bowl contender
No.
because of the players that they have? I mean, they've got
Because
their
of the
stat-
players, then yes.
Well, because of the new players that they have. They've got Gronk, they've got Brady, they've got Godwin, they've now got Fournette. Do you think that this is going to be an excellent football team?
I don't think Gronk's going to do shit.
I don't either. I think he gets hurt pretty
too skinny.
quick. He does not weigh as much as he did when he was a Patriot.
He is almost wide receiver
Yes.
weight.
Yes.
And they're going to be putting him blocking defensive ends.
Right?
And no, I don't. I think, yeah, he's going to get hurt. He's not going to want to get hit.
Yep. I agree. I think that Tom Brady just gets shellacked.
And he's a fucking idiot.
Who?
Gronkowski, he's just a fucking meathead.
He's the Aristotle of our time.
Yeah, man. He's awesome.
Sure he is.
Yeah, he's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I would love to party with that guy. Him and Johnny Football. Manziel. I think it'd be fun.
Sure.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of stories about guys talking about how great they are.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather listen to me tell you how great I am?
Yeah.
I'd take Gronk's throwaway trim.
Sure.
His what?
His throwaway trim.
I don't even know what that is.
You wouldn't know what that is.
Oh, okay.
The women he doesn't want to fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd take his throwaway trim.
We're married.
Still take us throwaway, Tim.
Just what? Have him stand in the corner.
Jeremy just wanted to wear Anna Kournikovas panties as a face mask last week.
Yeah, that's
you didn't
true.
go, you're married.
That
Never came up.
And by the way, that hasn't changed. I still want to. And I've got a bid on a pair in eBay. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
She contacted the podcast and wanted
16 grand seem too much to you guys?
Wanted to get her address so that way she could send them to you.
I've been wanting to cash out some of my 401k.
Yeah.
So that's just burning a hole in my pocket. I don't like it just sitting there earning interest.
Let's
Fuck
see.
that.
Von Miller. Von Miller. Apparently, Derek has informed me that Von Miller may be out
For the season.
for the season. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Ankle injury.
Yeah.
Scary for Denver.
Do you think Denver was going to be worth anything?
Oh, man, last year it was. Actually I do because I like Drew Lock.
Yeah.
But last year
You're the only one.
I do. Last year I was in Denver with my wife, and right before we drafted last year, it was preseason was going on, and Lamar Miller went out for the season,
I remember that.
and I was
Was that
standing.
the Harry Potter trip?
Yeah, that was
Yep.
the Harry Potter trip.
Yep.
Derek is a huge Harry Potter fan. Guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he drug his
Diehard.
wife
Big
along
time.
Yep.
Yeah.
so he could go be a Gryffindor.
Yeah. I shoved those wands in my pee hole.
He is
So-
an excellent Quidditch player.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What that stuff. Mm-hmm. So
You know, that stuff.
Phi Beta Peanut.
Yeah, broomsticks and shit.
yeah.
Spells, magic, abracadabra.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Anyway, go ahead.
So I was standing in line to get alcohol to make it through that fucking dinner, and pulled up my phone, and it said Miller out for the season. And it was Lamar Miller, and you assholes could not draft when we should have drafted, and we had to do it like week 2 of preseason.
Right.
And so obviously that shit happens when you draft too early. So
Yeah.
I go, oh wow, Miller's out for the season. Because they had originally Lamar Miller was supposed to have a pretty breakout year last year, big year. And I had a guy behind me because we were in Denver goes, you're fucking kidding me. And I go, huh? Like, hey, what sports? You're in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, fucking Von Miller's out for the year. I go, no, Lamar Miller. Oh, I don't give a shit about that. I'm like, okay. Like Von Miller is the anchor of that defense.
That's true.
That's gonna hurt Denver a lot.
I thought I was really worried because I had actually drafted in the 3rd round comedian Larry Miller.
Oh.
And so I thought I was just so fucked. But it turns out he's fine, you guys.
Good.
He played the asshole dean
We
in
were
the movie
worried.
Necessary Roughness.
I was gonna say
That's Larry Miller.
Some more obscure people. You're gonna draft him this
Not that
this draft.
obscure. People know who he is.
I do
if
have.
they don't, listen, if you don't know who Larry Miller is, I don't take this the wrong way, but you're a fucking idiot. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
I do have a problem with this one, but apparently Nick Foles is not going to be the starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears.
I told you so.
Yes, he
You
will
have
be eventually.
got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
You have got to. You really have to be fucking kidding me.
Pace, Ryan Pace, the GM, is not going to admit he made a mistake, and he'll be fired after this year.
Oh my god.
We got that Nick Foles. You telling me we got some guy who ain't Polish? We need a Polish guy there at the quarterback.
Yeah, they basically what's going on is in this offseason, the quarterbacks from that draft. Deshaun Watson just got a 4-year, $160 million
Contract.
extension.
Yep.
Mahomes just got paid for the next 10 years.
Yep.
And Mitch Trubisky just won a starting job over Nick Foles. That is the resume of all 3 of them so far.
This is awful.
Oh, it's fucking terrible. And to add insult to injury, the kicker that we have, Eddie Pinheiro, just went on IR.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you guys
so
still
not only
don't have a kicker.
Not only did Pace cut Robbie Gould, which has been one of the best kickers in the league for many years.
Yep.
He cut him after Robbie Gould had an off year, but lets Mitch Trubisky continue to have off year after off year after off year. And yeah, he's the biggest fucking joke of a GM and needs to die in a car fire.
Now that is Orlando Pace's dad, right?
Right.
Ryan Pace.
Yep. And the other thing was Hopkins. Hopkins got paid too.
Yeah, he got a big deal.
He got a big deal in Arizona.
Highest non-paid or highest paid non-quarterback. That's what he is.
What kind of money are we looking at?
I think too much.
He extended it to He got a 2-year extension worth $54.5 million.
Oh.
So on top of the money he was making,
$27 million.
Do you think that's a good move?
That's a
by
lot
Arizona?
for a receiver.
That is a lot for a receiver.
However, you've got a young but very talented quarterback who is still on his rookie contract, so you don't have to pay him just yet.
Mm-hmm.
By the time that this extension expires, that's when his contract will be up for the big extension.
Yeah.
I think it's at 6 years total is what it is, or 5 years at 94 total.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't a free agent after this year.
And they still
he still got what his original deal was.
And they still have Larry Fitz.
Yeah, he's 1,000.
Uh-huh.
He is, but he still produces. I still think he's probably one of the best wide receivers.
Hopkins
of all time.
copied his hairstyle.
So he had 3 years at 39.9 remaining, and then added another $54 million. So he's got 5 years. So you'll have a year or two. But if if Kyler Murray turns out to be phenomenal, then they're going to lock up a bunch of money to him too. So they'll end up paying, and early. They do it early now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Unless you're Mitch Trubisky, then you don't get paid at all, and then you're going to end up backing up fucking Dwayne Haskins or some shit.
And as we all know, Phoenix is a real football town. They really support their guys there. You remember that year they went to the Super Bowl and they had to give away playoff tickets?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they could not
Pittsburgh.
in the
I
early
remember.
rounds of the playoffs. They could not sell enough tickets, even though they had a home game in the NFL playoffs. They had to give away tickets.
Were they worried about it being
Jesus.
blacked out or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You wouldn't have been able
And
to watch the game.
People in Arizona would not have been able to watch the game in the Phoenix area, which just shows you what dedicated people they are. They're mostly golfers.
In
They're
Arizona?
in Phoenix. Yeah, a lot of golfers.
That's
and,
where you should move to take up your golfing.
I would still zoom the show.
they're
just,
desert people.
Just to still be part of the show. I'd zoom it with you guys.
Yeah.
They're into golf.
You don't have to do that. Don't spend that money on Zoom. Zoom's expensive.
What is it that the Phoenix, they like golf, they like rattlesnakes
And dry air.
and camels. That's what desert folk like. They're a desert dweller.
Cactus. Like cacti.
They're big into cacti.
Cacti. Mm-hmm.
No, one cactus. They just like
Just one, yeah.
Just one.
Yeah, they just like that one. It's sitting there with the two arms and
Oh,
it says
okay.
"Welcome to Tucson" and it's right there. That's
Okay. Well, fair enough. Anything,
It is fair enough.
Anything else football you wanna go over at all?
no.
you can think of?
It's starting. There's that.
Well, yeah, that's why we had fantasy.
I'm wearing. You forced me to wear this fucking jersey.
Is that Scotty's old jersey?
It sure is.
Yeah.
Scotty's lost a lot of weight, which I would love to hear his secrets on his weight loss program. But instead,
Tapeworms.
he's just
It's
like
tapeworms.
Yep.
Just wear my old clothes, you motherfucker.
Get pegged. Pegged helps you lose a lot of weight
Does it?
in a sauna.
Well, then I guess I'll be fat.
Scotty,
Not
you look like you've lost 20 pounds since I seen you a few days ago.
I-
not crazy.
I am not getting pegged in a sauna. It is too goddamn hot.
Would you do it on a bus?
Yeah,
Would you do it on a train?
absolutely. Not in a sauna. motherfucker.
Could you on a boat?
With some cheese.
No, I was thinking green eggs and ham.
That's where I was going. Scotty actually picked up on it. Scotty picked up on a joke.
I did too. I was just saying with some other shit. Look at you with the fucking comedic intuition.
I'm
really
getting
picking
there.
up on some improv
No.
shit before you shut it down.
No. Yeah. I
I don't know why I thought cheese rhymed with boat. That's how I fucked that up. Actually.
That's why you fuck dogs.
I'm
Jeremy.
gonna. I fucked them with cheese. Does that count?
Yes.
That rhymes.
Yes. Famunda?
Yes.
Okay.
Right under my balls.
Good deal. Moving on to
What now?
well, we got the playoffs for the NBA. Don't really have a whole lot to go over on that. I unfortunately
Your Raptors are still in it.
My Raptors are still in it, but they're hanging on. They're one game out of getting beat. So
That's where they're at their most dangerous. If
Yeah.
you've never actually hunted raptor before, that's when they're at their most dangerous, when they're almost at the end.
yeah. And the Milwaukee Bucks are probably going to end up getting beat by the Miami Heat. So the Lakers are going to go to the fucking championship game, which sucks.
Absolutely.
They almost went down 2-0 the other night.
Miami's getting ready to close out
The Bucks.
the Bucks. They're up 7 with 18 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Ooh. Billy Donovan just got fired.
For the Thunder?
Yep, he gone.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Who's Billy Donovan?
He's the head coach of the Thunder. He used to be the head coach of Florida, University of Florida.
University of Florida. I remember him.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I'm not surprised at all. I mean, he took a Thunder team, though, that had zero fucking stardom and took him to the playoffs.
Yeah, Westbrook.
Okay. No, Westbrook plays for the Rockets now, dude.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
Brian Westbrook.
Oh, Brian Westbrook.
He tried out for the team and didn't make it, but they
gotcha.
had him on retainer.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, I know fucking basketball.
I
know the
know.
fundamentals, top of the key, three-pointer,
Yep.
crossover.
Yep.
You got the Lakers and Rockets
I
are at
could
one
be a
game
coach.
apiece.
I'm so... Come the fuck on, Rockets.
How long
I
can you
want
be
the
in that lane?
Rockets so
3
bad.
seconds. I know fucking basketball.
Good for you. Good for you. Next thing, the Yankees
Yank.
are terrible. They've lost 14 out of the last 19 games.
That's phenomenal.
Isn't
I love
that
it.
great?
Yeah.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah, they are almost as bad as the Royals.
What's their record now?
I don't even have it pulled up.
Oh, you fail.
I know, I fail.
You knew
I
that
fail.
they lost 14 and 19, but
That was a message that somebody sent me, and I'm just like, holy crap, this is excellent.
Here's the thing that floors me about baseball. We are about 2.5 weeks from the end of the season.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It feels like it just got started because it did.
Yeah.
And I don't.
True.
This has been a crazy year. Have you guys noticed?
Yes.
Man, it's just like throwing everything off.
It's almost as if there's like a virus or some shit going on.
Like a Trojan horse.
The Yankees are 21-20 right now.
Ooh.
They're third in the AL East. Tampa.
How did they have that good of a record with that much of a losing streak?
Yeah,
Shit.
they've lost.
started
4 in a
off
row.
like the
They started
best
off
team in
on
baseball,
fire.
yeah.
Yeah, and then they just started all of a sudden kind of took a nosedive. Same thing with Boston. Boston apparently is
Boston's been bad all
awful.
year. They were the first
Yeah.
team to lose 20 games.
Yep, and I'm trying to think. Let's see.
The Dodgers still killing the NL.
30-12. Jesus Christ. That's my favorite to win the World Series is probably the
It
Dodgers.
should be. They just bought everybody.
That's true. They did.
I so want there to not be a World Series now. I want there to go 6 games. And they come up and they are so favored to win that 7th game, and then they just canceled the season because we can't risk it, guys.
That's how excited I was kind of about the NCAA tournament getting canceled because KU was number 1 and I was going to have to listen to all that bullshit.
Yes.
And then there's no tournament. And they're like, wait a minute. we were going to win. No, you weren't.
No, you weren't.
Guys, does it feel colder in this room?
Why?
Because hell may have just froze over because the Royals just won a goddamn game over the Cleveland Indians. That's been kind of bullshit here these last couple of weeks. They have played the Indians and the White Sox, who I think are maybe the best 2 teams in the American League.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm really pulling for like Tampa Bay or the Chicago White Sox to win and go to the
I
World
would
Series.
not mind seeing Cleveland win just because it's been so goddamn long.
Yeah, I would be okay with that.
I don't want the
1950
Dodgers to win.
I want the Dodgers
40.
to go. I want the
48?
Yeah.
48?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I want the Dodgers to go to the World Series, but lose
lose.
again. That's what I want.
And I can't decide if I want them to lose in 7 or get swept.
I want them to lose in 5 to the White Sox.
That's just enough dignity that it doesn't crush their spirit, but it doesn't just demoralize them.
And then they would have to move to Buffalo.
I would like to see that. I would like to see them have to move to upstate New York.
Yes,
Yes,
I'm all for it.
just because nobody, not even people in Buffalo, want to be in Buffalo.
I don't think so. I think they love being in Buffalo.
Yeah,
Well, you're
there's
wrong.
wings there.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
And they have a bunch of buffaloes.
A lot of dogs.
Yeah, a lot of dogs for you up there, Jeremy.
Those are North American bison, Scotty.
Oh.
And the fact that you call them buffalo is so insulting to the species. You fucking racist.
All right, that's all the sports news. Thank God we can get off to the fun stuff. This is why.
Well, let's talk about all the deaths in baseball.
Yeah, we got lots of deaths.
Oh, that's too bad. Tom Seaver,
Tom Seaver.
Yeah, I loved him in Growing Pains.
Lou Brock.
Oh, that was a good one. Glad he's
Shut
gone.
He was the grandpa, wasn't he, Tom?
Yeah.
Was Jason's dad and Mike's grandpa.
And then
Carol.
Boner would always give him shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That guy's dead, too.
Boner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He committed suicide.
Yeah. My Boner committed suicide a long time
he's-
ago.
Okay, my favorite comedian of all time, Jimmy Pardo. That guy's his brother-in-law.
Boner is?
Yeah, Andrew Koenig. And, he committed suicide several years ago. Hung himself in a park in Canada. Everything bad comes out of Canada. Let's talk more about
in a
suicide.
Park, that's the spot to do it.
It sure is, because you're close to the swing set and the slipper slides
Absolutely.
and those rocking horses.
yeah. And I mean, you're like a human pinata at that point.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
sure.
they're going to play tag.
And then-
I feel bad because what if Jimmy listens?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure he does. You know he does.
Yeah.
The guy who makes a big deal about I don't listen to any podcast.
Hang in there, Jimmy.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. This was only a dozen years ago.
Well,
When Chadwick Boseman died,
Yes.
He passed away?
On the day that they just chose to celebrate Jackie Robinson
Day.
And he played Jackie Robinson, which is what you get
fuck.
for that
That's
shit.
awful.
For not giving Eddie Klepp his proper recognition.
Yep.
I did read on Facebook what was kind of a cool story. I'm a member of a bunch of like collector pages and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And there was a guy that had an autographed baseball of Chadwick Boseman. No, the guy was an extra in the movie, and he said that Chadwick, you're not supposed to ask for autographs at all. Like, you do not ask for an autograph if you're an extra in the in any movie. It's like real taboo. You don't do that. And it was towards the end of filming on one of the last days that we're filming, and Chadwick Boseman was walking back to his trailer, and the guy ran up to catch up to him, and he had a baseball he'd been carrying in his pocket, and he asked him to sign it, and Boseman was like, man, no, I just, not today, man. I don't feel good or whatever. And so he went into his trailer. Fucking prick, right? So then
Boseman or the extra? Did the extra get his own
Boseman
trailer?
So
of course.
Boseman comes out. They decided they needed to do like one more scene or something. So the extras were supposed to be done. They had them all come back the next day for one more scene. And Boseman came out and looked and saw the guy, like pointed the guy, figured out which guy it was that asked him. He's like, hey, man, come here. I'll sign your ball for you real quick if you got it. And he signed it for him the next day. He just remembered who he was. Out of all the extras, he singled him out and remembered him and signed the ball for him.
That's cool.
Which I thought
Did
was
he
pretty
sign
cool.
it, Jackie Robinson?
No, but he put 42 on it.
That's cool.
So
'Cause he was in that movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember. We've been talking about it just now.
oh yeah, Jackie Robinson. He played Branch Rickey, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They put him in whiteface.
Yeah, that's what I thought
God.
they did.
Jesus.
I actually learned a lot about Jackie Robinson when I went to the Negro Leagues Museum.
That's an
which
amazing
was,
museum.
That's excellent.
It was a little awkward for me at first when I came in and told the receptionist, "You're pronouncing that word wrong."
Really? I thought you lost him at asking for the whites only water fountain.
God.
No,
That's
that was
terrible.
They were fine with that.
We're fine with that.
God.
God,
Yeah,
it's
and
fucking
then
awful.
I had they found it weird that I had to correct the tour guide every time. You're pronouncing it wrong.
That's so terrible.
There's not an O at the end.
Oh, no. 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 Absolutely
Of
not.
baseball, they pronounce it like the Japanese, baseball.
Okay.
yeah,
What did you think I was talking about, Scotty?
the way they had the lockers and stuff set up in that thing,
Mr. Buffalo.
it was really
Well-
cool. They had the uniforms hanging in all the
Yes.
lockers, which I thought was super fucking cool.
That's neat.
It is
all the stories and here in Wichita, they said that they actually had a game that was played in Wichita, Kansas, and it was a Negro League team against a Ku Klux Klan team.
No.
Yes, there's the newspaper clipping, and it was what surprised me. It was civilized.
Really?
There was no fighting, no nothing. Like, that's baffling to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
right there. The newspaper clipping is right there in that museum. I could not believe that.
Wow, that's incredible.
And oddly enough, the Negro League team won by a lot because it's hard to bat with those hoods on. But no, it really is. It's
Ty Cobb's still protesting to this day.
and beating up vendors and shit. But no, it really is maybe the biggest tragedy in all of baseball that not near enough of those players have been acknowledged for guys who would have legitimately been in the Hall of Fame. Otherwise, Buck O'Neil never got to play in the major leagues.
Josh Gibson.
Josh Gibson.
Yep.
He was kind of a head case.
Satchel Paige was late.
Yeah,
he
he
played,
came
but he
late.
was
Yeah.
late.
He
There
is in
was-
the Hall of Fame, though, I believe, isn't he?
I think so. There was a guy they were talking about that was so fast he tagged up and scored from first base on a sac fly.
Oh, wow.
That was Cool Papa Bell. And he made the claim he used to bet guys his lunch money, the per diem pay, that he could flip the switch in his hotel room and be in bed before the lights went off. And there was a short in the fucking circuit. So he actually could do that. And I guess lost, a lot of rookies lost their fucking lunch pay to him.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Okay, moving on to the fun stuff. So you guys did something last week.
We fucked.
No,
Jeremy was the dog.
no, you told everybody to make a comment about how everybody hates my guts.
Oh, well, just
to say fuck you,
What a piece
Scotty.
of shit you are.
What
Scotty.
a piece of shit I am.
I don't know if you heard, but at least 3 or 4 times to random fans who wrote in shit, I said, fuck you, whoever.
I
I heard people
was
doing that on the river too.
I was pleasantly surprised. There was a lot of very nice things that people said. I thought it was awesome. There was some people that were just like, I can't do that to Scotty, and I appreciate those people. Just so you know.
We don't.
Yep. But there were some.
I think that's
there
they
was-
assume that you're just such a piece of shit that you're already on the verge of killing yourself because it's the only humane thing to do to the rest
Right.
of us.
I got a hold of his old yearbook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were some very, very funny ones though. There was a couple awesome ones. One of my favorite ones was from a Happy Bee. Leave that poor Walmart version of Fred Durst alone.
Oh, that's great.
I like that.
That is
Turn-
wonderful.
Yeah.
That is
well,
excellent.
and if you notice, everybody, this week, Scotty turned his fucking hat
I
around.
did turn my hat around.
And it's not
where-
that stupid red one.
That's true. Let me look. There's a couple more.
He did it for the nookie.
Yeah. Louis Carrero.
He's the chocolate starfish in our hot dog
He
flavored
sure
water.
is. Who is this?
Louis Carrero.
Fuck you, Louis.
I'm probably mispronouncing your last name, buddy, and I'm sorry, but he said Scotty is my 4th favorite host on this show.
Yeah.
And
I
he's,
like that one.
I would put you at 5th, but whatever.
Thanks, man.
You're behind Steve and who else do we have? Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Austin.
Jackson.
Caveman.
Yes. Oh, he's way behind Eggs.
Yeah. Jackson Kapiski from Minnesota wanted to know why are you even on the show? You are worse than a drunk pack of cigarettes on a Thursday afternoon. Thanks. Appreciate that, Jackson.
Okay, Jackson, come on now.
Danny.
You're right, but you don't need to point that out. It's fucking obvious. Hey, speaking of Eggs, has anybody heard from him lately?
No, he is. He was in Texas.
I knew he went down to Texas. My exes are all down there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's back in town.
Is he?
Yeah, he is back in town. He messaged us and asked if we ever wanted to have him on the show. He would like to do it again.
So when I asked, hey, has anybody heard from Eggs? The answer should have been yes.
I couldn't speak fast
It was a
enough.
yes or no question, Scotty. You can't get that in before Derek comes in with his goddamn essay.
No, I can't.
And by that, I mean the Hispanic.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah, we knew what he meant.
He said bueno, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Let's see. Danny wanted to say that Scotty is the real reason Chris Benoit killed himself.
That's not true, Danny.
That's why
That's not true. That's why he killed his family.
Yep, that's exactly what I was
He
going to say.
killed himself for fun.
Uh-huh.
God, that's so
He was worried
awful.
his son was going to grow up to be like Scotty. Cut him right out.
So that was all of the anti-Scotty comments.
That's not all of them.
There's
there.
plenty more. I think there was like 4 or 5 of them that were like Scotty sits when he pees.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be the most grateful I've ever been for fans. It's the most useful they've ever been.
It was phenomenal.
But this is my favorite comment of the last week. Schmitty1211 wanted to let us know that he's getting married in the next 2 weeks and he's thinking about shitting himself just to get out of it.
Okay.
Oh, please do.
Please do.
I
Send us a
read this
video.
comment and I'm a little bit pissed.
Why?
Why didn't we get invited to that
That's
wedding?
true.
If-
Schmitty.
Schmitty, if you don't like your mother-in-law, know that we don't want to be there, and we'll go to a lot of lengths to get out of it. So we expect that invite.
Yeah.
And, however,
Absolutely.
We're not giving you the address.
Someone fetch me my shit and slacks. I got a wedding to go to.
Yep, that was awesome. So thank you guys for all your comments. We really do appreciate it. Even if they are making fun of me, I truly do appreciate it, and I know these guys love it too.
Here's the thing.
They love it that you hate me.
Yes,
They love it.
we Derek actually set that up on purpose.
He did.
Okay. Any fan of ours, I have to picture at their wedding,
Uh-huh.
everybody's in bolo ties. Without a doubt. They are just that far behind the times.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's a Twinkie wedding cake.
They got to.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely it is.
Yeah, just a
Absolutely.
bunch of Twinkies stacked
Oh,
around.
yeah.
They cover it in chocolate and try and convince you it's tiramisu.
Yep.
But no, that's Twinkies.
Yep.
And yeah, they got the bolo ties with like a turquoise little thing in the middle, the stone in the middle. Yep.
Yep.
And they're probably all wearing big old cowboy belt buckles too.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited. One of my buddies is getting married next month, and I found out at his wedding, he's having a grilled cheese bar.
Oh,
Dude, Todd Glass has suggested this at his parties forever now, and I can't agree more. It is the best idea ever. If you've been drinking, what is better than a goddamn fresh grilled cheese?
Oh, I am excited for this.
This sounds amazing.
Yeah, I will let you know how it goes.
Oh my
Please
god.
do, because
Yeah.
I mean, especially if they've got like different cheeses you can put on
That
there.
they're doing that. Yeah.
Because so many of us just grew up with like Kraft slices or
Uh-huh.
Scotty, I'm guessing Kroger slices.
Yes.
Whatever generic bullshit that your mom didn't want to buy for the brand name. But no, you can't not love grilled cheese. Some people love them more than others, but there's no way to fuck up a grilled cheese.
Right.
And they are always the appropriate food.
Wichita Brewing Company has a grilled cheese pizza, and they serve it with
What now?
With tomato bisque.
Oh no.
Eh.
No, I'm good. I'm out.
You dip it in the tomato soup. That's fucking good.
No.
See,
dude.
and I never got that combo, the grilled cheese and tomato soup. I'm not a tomato soup guy.
I've got something, and apparently this is a very Kansas thing to do.
Get a shot and get rid of it.
No, I have never heard this up until recently. Do you know that it's like something in Kansas or in the Midwest that whenever you make chili, you're supposed to have cinnamon rolls?
Yeah.
What the fuck is
Okay.
this
We
about?
used to have that at school lunch out here. I was here for like a year, and they would do that. And
Why?
I'd always give my chili away and eat the cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
Oh, of course you did.
This
That makes
was,
sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fat fuck.
When I first heard about, I saw a show, I think it was Insomniac with Dave Attell.
Uh-huh.
He was in New Jersey at a fish wharf
Yeah.
where these like dock workers were unloading these fishermen's things. And he was asking one of the guys what his favorite fish was, or what his favorite fish dish was.
Yeah.
And he was talking about Chilean sea bass. But he said it weird. He said Chilean sea bass. And I'm like, is that an East Coast thing? Do they have chili and sea bass like we have it with cinnamon rolls here? What the fuck? Maybe Chilean sea bass is just a great combination. You get the spicy with the salty sweet.
I
you know,
guess.
and-
I used to know a guy who made tuna chili.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
I got to tell you, I'm intrigued.
I think that's what comes out of Scotty's sister's puss.
That's gross.
But yeah, he would make tuna chili. That's not a joke. He's like,
I-
"Oh, you
that's
want some
gross.
of it?" I'm like, "No, I do not." But thanks for thinking of me.
I like a good tuna.
All right, we better get on to some questions.
Like what kind of questions? Like
My
the
favorite
interrogative
parts.
kind?
No, the hypothetical questions. We do this every single week.
Oh.
This is becoming my favorite part of every episode. Question number one. Also, if you guys have any questions, please do us a favor and comment on either TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, or whatever. Just send it to us, and
And don't comment with, yeah, I have a question, and leave it at that.
Yeah,
Tell us what the question is.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear it.
absolutely. So, question number one. You get called out of the bullpen. How do you make your entrance?
Crip walk. I would crip walk all the way to the mound. With that old school fucking Snoop Dogg fucking 90s funk. Yeah, I'm crip walking all the way to the mound.
That's awful.
And then I'm going to spell out crip in the dirt with my feet and then hop right on the rubber. That's what I'm doing.
No.
Nice. I like it.
We just lost all of our bloods.
Yeah, that's
All of our
true.
blood listeners are
Yeah,
gone.
they're gone.
We were 80% blood until.
Way to go,
But
Derek.
there's blood walking stupid. That's just where you. bleed.
I would John Rocker the shit out of that intro. I would totally just full on blown sprint and I don't know what
Sammy Sosa used to do that.
Oh, Sammy Sosa was badass about that too. But I would totally John Rocker it the fuck up.
Sammy Sosa never came out of the bullpen.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Maybe
he
if
did every now and again.
No.
Did he? They call him in to pitch?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's what he did.
Did he? Okay.
Struck
That's
out
what he's known
Todd.
for.
He struck out Todd Zeal.
But yeah, I would sprint, and then my my song, my music would be "I'm a Loser, Baby." Gotta have it.
Okay.
How about you, Jeremy?
270 feet of pop, lock, and drop it. And I mean, I would drop it low. Ass scraping the ground. I've already found out at work they do not care for it when you do that for fire drills. Apparently, it holds up the line.
You could do that WAP dance.
Yeah, you
What about that? That'd be a way to do it.
I love Italian people. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, that's awful. Okay. Question number 2. This is Jeremy's. If animals could talk, which one would be the rudest? Which animal would be the rudest?
Okay.
I think, which one would be the rudest? I'm going to say a house cat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm totally going with the house cat.
Yeah.
If they could talk, they would be the biggest pricks on the face of the planet.
That is no shit. Actually, that is a very scientifically, a house cat moving into your neighborhood where one didn't exist before is a small ecological disaster because they will kill everything that they can. That is what they're programmed to do, even like small dogs if they can.
Oh, wow.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
They're the only animal aside from human that will kill when they're not threatened or hungry.
That's crazy. Okay. All right.
I kill for fun.
All right. Derek, if animals could talk, which one would be the rudest?
Rudest, or which one would be the biggest asshole?
Biggest asshole. We'll go with biggest asshole.
I want to say a donkey.
Why?
He's an ass.
Well, if you go to a lot of these other countries and you take some of these tours, and then us fat Americans get on the fucking donkeys, like, get off me, you fat fuck! You're gonna turn me into a goddamn camel.
Yeah.
I would have to go. I think even in Greece and Santorini, they now have had to put weight limits for people to ride the donkeys because fucking fat people are fucking them up.
Fat people like you?
Yeah, fat people like me. God damn it, I'm not riding a donkey. I'm going to give my wife a piggyback ride.
Nice.
It's the Grand Canyon. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've been down here before. Get off me.
It's hot. It's fucking hot.
It's Arizona. Either golf or what else did I say?
Oh, wait, that's my favorite cactus.
Nice. Oh, shit. How about you, Jeremy?
I like to think it would be the cotton-tailed rabbit.
Why the cotton-tailed
Just
rabbit?
because they're cute looking and it disgusts me.
Yeah?
Yeah, fuck those fuckers.
I bet you they're really nice. Yeah.
No.
And they just fuck a lot.
Actually, have you ever gotten a hold of one, like a wild one?
Oh, no, but they make an awful noise.
Oh, they make an awful noise,
Yeah.
and they will claw the fuck out of you, and they will bite you. And they're one of those animals that looks real cute until you actually can make contact with it, and they don't care for it at all. All I wanted to do was be nice to you and skin you and eat you, you dick, and maybe hang your foot from my rearview mirror.
Nice. Okay, here's another one from Jeremy. What's the worst name?
This is not what
Yeah.
they don't have to say who it's from. You can
that's
just
fine.
make up a listener.
Okay, fine.
You made up the rest.
Yeah. What's the worst name you could name your child?
Scotty.
Thanks. Really? You're going to go Scotty?
Oh, absolutely.
No, come on.
Yeah, no adult goes through life with a child's name.
Oh, yeah. Well, it could be Scott,
That'd be all right.
but no Scotty.
No.
My real name's not fucking Scotty. My real name's Scott.
All right.
I go by Scotty. But anyways, what...
Well, then I'll get back to me on that one.
Okay, how about you, Jeremy? What's the worst name that you can name your child?
Asdrubal. Just because I always thought seeing Asdrubal Cabrera, it's got ass in it and just drubal. I mean, it just everything about it sounds like a weird anal disease. You got Asdrubal.
Oh, that's
It's like Asperger's, only dumber.
Yeah.
Like with, makes you want to eat weird foods.
I'm trying to think. I would think Ralph. And I have a lot of them in my family. But Ralph?
Yeah.
That's what puke. That's puke. Your name is fucking puke.
I'm going to be honest with you, Scotty. I thought for sure you'd go with bassoon. I know you don't care for those at all.
No.
I mean, enough to tell people about it without being asked.
Yeah, but I would probably, I mean, if you really want my honest opinion, it's probably like Leonard or some shit like that.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but I think Ralph is worse. Yeah, what's going on, puke? That's what I think of.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you talking to me now? Or?
Yeah, I'm looking for your
Because not much.
your opinion.
I guess. When did I become puke?
I don't know.
Sounds like more of a name for a Ralph.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that what we're talking about?
Ralphie.
I quit
A
listening.
Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I know you don't care for the Marvel movies, but in the original Iron Man, Derek. Have you seen the original Iron Man, Scotty? Okay.
No. Fuck no. Are you kidding me?
There's a part where they're trying to recreate the Iron Man suit that Tony Stark made while he was captive in the desert.
Oh, yeah.
And they can't duplicate the power source. And Jeff Bridges gets all pissed off. And he's like, Tony Stark was able to make this in a cave with a bunch of scraps. And the guy's like, I'm not Tony Stark. you know that line?
Yeah.
The guy who says, I'm not Tony Stark, that was Ralphie from Christmas Story.
Oh, yeah. No,
That's him. He mostly does producing and directing nowadays.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was in that movie. That's him.
All right, you want mine?
Yeah, what's yours?
Absida.
Absida? What the fuck is Absida?
There was literally some bitch that named her kid ABCD. Absida.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That is bad.
That is fucking true. It might be ABCDE. Let me look.
I bet you it is ABCDE.
But it was Absida. That's what she named the kid.
Oh, that's bad.
That's pretty fucking bad.
That and the
Yeah,
hottest.
especially if you're like trying to.
Yeah, with the E. Absida.
Oh, that's
especially if
awful.
you're trying to like make sure that they come in first in alphabetical order because
Yes.
Aaron goes first.
That's right.
Still,
That's
you
right.
Dumb douchebag. What the fuck's your problem? She listens, right?
What about the hottest?
What about him?
The hottest and the coldest?
That's the best names
Those are
of
great
all time.
names.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are awful.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Dahmer's a bad name to name your kid.
that's a bad one. Yep, you got it.
You know, there's a dealership in Kansas City. It's a car dealership, but it's Dahmer Cable. I probably wouldn't let Dahmer put his name on the sign.
Nope.
You know what I
agree.
mean?
Does he spell it the same?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on down to Dahmer. Nope, I'll pass.
I think that guy was just misunderstood.
Come in on Saturdays. We have lunch. No, we're good. We are good.
Here's the thing about Jeffrey Dahmer. Before he killed you, at least he'd give you some drinks. Mm-hmm. You know, so he's cool that way.
Fucked up.
And then he'd fucking put a DeWalt through your skull.
That's so fucked up. All right.
DeWalt hadn't come around at that time. It was still Black & Decker Stanley.
last question before we got to get to our draft.
All right.
If you got arrested, what would people automatically assume you were arrested for?
Murdering Cody Parkey.
No.
Yep.
No. With Derek, I would think it would be like some fucking like tax evasion or some shit like that.
No, I think I would be that guy that just lost his shit and shot his entire workplace up. I would be that guy. Like, that's it. Fuck it.
I think with me, I think it would be something to do with like a traffic stop of some kind to where I just lost my shit and wrecked my car probably. I bet you that would probably be what happened to me.
Probably. That's something stupid you would do.
Jeremy, animal sodomy.
That's not illegal, not in this day and age. We're progressive.
Yeah,
so
once
very
those gays
progressive.
started getting married, you can just marry anything.
Yeah,
now.
next thing you know, they're going to be marrying fucking dogs and animals. And
Yeah,
that's
goddamn animal husbandry.
Because that's the next logical step.
Turning the frogs gay.
Sure.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to go with probably unauthorized trapezing. My family is always afraid because a lot of people don't realize you need a license to do a trapeze. And people think they're just afraid that I'm going to bust it. I got a pocket trapeze. Sure, I carry it around sometimes. I got a license. I don't have a license to just break it out, without authority.
Right.
I got to have a reason. I got to feel like my life is in danger
Yeah.
in order to actually brandish that trapeze and use it. So,
Do you have the safety net underneath it?
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? What the fuck? You pull some bullshit like that again, you better call for a commercial break, because I swear to God, I'm going to flip this table like Chris Everett did. I know it was Jim, but still, we're going to have fucking problems, Scotty. A net.
All right. Fair
Nets
enough.
are for lunch ladies' hair.
Okay. Fair enough.
And pussy trapezes.
Fair enough. All right.
What?
We get to move on to our draft this week.
Draft?
Yeah.
Who won last week?
Shut the fuck up, Derek. I hate you. I fucking hate him.
See, and what happened was exactly what I knew would happen.
Yes, and you were correct.
It was
That I was gonna win. That happens all the goddamn time.
No, I can't believe I figured with Richard Pryor, with Mitch Hedberg, and with Carlin. I figured
I'm gonna explain to you what happens here on this. By the way, if anybody was offended or insulted by my comments last week of how, I said people don't know shit about comedy.
Yeah.
I sincerely couldn't give a fuck. Because you don't. And I meant every word of that. Because I really do. I watch stand-up on a different level than most people. I don't know anybody who, even other stand-ups who watch it on the analytical level that I do. I picked that fucking list because I knew it would throw people off.
Yeah.
That's probably not who I would actually go with. I had no concern about winning, but how much criticism I got from people.
Yeah. Yeah,
because
you got a lot.
I didn't pick names that they were familiar with.
Right.
You're going to give me shit about guys you don't know anything about? Maybe they're better than what you think, you fucking dipshit. Which, by the way, that they are. But see, here's my whole thing with that, Scotty.
Yeah.
I brought up George Carlin's 7 dirty words you can't say on TV bit. Name me one other George Carlin bit.
I always like it when he makes fun of Congress.
Okay, but
he does a whole bunch of them.
The hippy dippy weatherman.
I'm talking to Scotty.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the hippy dippy weatherman.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Since you got that, name me one George Carlin album.
I don't know.
Or
When will
special.
Jesus bring the pork chops?
This is what I'm saying. You don't know, and yet this was your number one favorite comic of all time, but you don't know shit about him.
I was a little bit after George Carlin was alive.
But if he was really your first favorite of all time, you would know a little something about their shit. Yeah. And I'm going to guess if I asked about Richard Pryor, I'd get the same answer.
Yeah, you're probably right there, too.
But people only go with what they know and who they've been exposed to. You like who you've been told you're supposed to like.
Yeah, I could have gone with like Tom Segura or something like that.
If I was going to make a list now of guys that you didn't pick,
yeah,
I would go guys I intentionally left off. Brian Regan.
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Regan's a really nice guy. I got drunk with him once.
I love the fuck out of Brian Regan. I would go with Patton Oswalt.
Yeah.
And just because he's such a great storyteller.
Yeah.
Doug Stanhope. Mm-hmm. And probably, God damn it, I don't know how to leave this guy off the list, even though we're not supposed to mention him, but Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
He excelled at two things in life, one of them being stand-up comedy, the other fucking women against their will. I don't support one of those things at all. In fact, I think he is an absolute monster of a human being, but there's absolutely no denying that he is maybe one of, if not the most influential stand-up comedian of all time, despite the fact that he sat down on stage most of the time.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I wanted to see what people would do when I went with names of people who are brilliant, by the way, who are phenomenal comedians, but names they might not be as familiar with.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, well, so Derek won the draft.
So I like to feel that I won, but I'll go first.
Yeah, Derek won the draft. I got second. Jeremy got third. So do me a favor.
Yeah.
This week, whenever you go and you vote for who's going to win, I want everybody to vote for Jeremy. Or you can vote for me.
Oh, Jesus, don't do that. Nobody will vote for me.
Don't vote for Derek. Just whatever you do. Just don't vote for Derek.
Now they're going to vote for me because everybody hates you, Scotty.
That's true. God damn it. I hate it. Well, anyways, this week's draft is going to be our, the ugliest uniforms of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Ugliest sports uniforms, jerseys, whatever.
Wait a minute.
All time.
What's this now?
The ugliest sports uniforms of all time.
Fuck me up the fucking ass. Okay, I was going to go with the 85 KFC uniforms because those were ridiculous. And followed by the 92 Jiffy Lubes because nobody likes that color. But
So it's going to go Jeremy, me, and then Derek. So let's go ahead and start it off. Ugliest uniforms of all time. Yeah, it's a lot tougher than I thought.
Yeah.
So Jeremy, you get first pick, buddy. Who do you think is the ugliest?
Damn. Ugliest of all time?
Ugliest of all time. Come on, don't take
I have
mine.
one that I'm going to save for later.
Come on.
So to start with, I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers creamsicle uniforms.
Damn it, the creamsicles. Yeah, that's a good one. But you didn't take mine, so I'm okay with that.
Of course not. I took a much better one.
No.
Damn right you did, Jeremy.
Fuck yeah.
So I am going to take the 1976 Chicago White Sox jerseys.
Oh, with the shorts?
That had shorts instead of pants.
That was only like for a 2-week period, but yeah.
Oh, that was awesome.
Are we talking? Does there have to be a time frame, or can it have just been for a game?
It could just be for a game. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're good.
All right.
All right.
I love that pick.
Mine are going to be very obscure because I'm just looking them up. So I'm going to say I remember these, and they were fucking hideous. The Rainbow Nuggets uniforms.
Yeah, those were bad.
Yep.
Those were fucking awful.
They were awful.
And what I'm looking at here, Vancouver's old uniform.
The old hockey ones.
Holy shit.
It's like if somebody took a Houston Astros uniform and magnified it
Into
a
a
full body costume.
Into a rug. Looks
Yeah.
like a goddamn throw
Yeah.
rug from 1971.
It's like somebody killed Nolan Ryan and made a rug out of him.
It's so bad.
That's fucking
In that Houston
terrible.
Astros uniform.
That is fucking awful. Ugh. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you there. Okay. I'm going to now take. Let's see. Yeah, you already took that one off. I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the 1990s Vancouver Grizzlies.
I like those.
Oh God, they were awful.
Those teal ones?
Oh, they were gross.
I was just saving those if we ever did a best uniforms of all time. Because those are my, I would say, number 2 favorites.
A lot of people hate them, but like the 90s Raptors.
I love them.
I love those.
The Magic, same way. I love that Magic jersey.
I'm the same way. All right, Mr. Jeremy, you get 2, dude.
Every Dallas Cowboys uniform of all time.
That's what I was gonna say.
Ever.
Oh, I love you, Jeremy.
Yeah. And then one that older folks here in Wichita might remember, the old MISL, Major Indoor Soccer League, that the Wichita Wings were a part of.
They were bad.
No, not those. Not the Wings uniforms.
Oh.
I believe it was the Pittsburgh Spirit uniforms. I realize that I'm reaching for a very niche market, but I'll go ahead and show you guys a picture here.
Okay.
Of not my dick.
Well, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not interested anymore. Oh, Jesus Christ. That practically is a dick pic there, Jeremy. Oh, wow.
Only not quite as bad.
Or
Or
that's bad.
Or way worse.
Yeah, that's worse. That's way
Look at
worse.
those nut hugger shorts.
The Pittsburgh
It's like
Spirit.
if the San Diego Padres wore John Stockton's for a day.
All right, I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with the Color Rush Jacksonville Jaguars jerseys.
That was on mine.
Yep, that they are awful. And they weren't like a mustard yellow to the point where if you got them somewhat dirty, they just even looked more like shit. It's bad. Don't ever do that, Jacksonville, ever again.
All right.
Okay, Derek, you get 2, dude.
70s Padres.
I wouldn't pick them. I love that jersey.
What, you don't like brown and mustard yellow?
That's
Those are just fucking dynamic colors.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking terrible.
Love them.
And
that's like if you could make a color out of a Ford Pinto.
Yep.
That's what it would be.
and those neon ass Seahawks jerseys.
Oh, come
I
on.
kind of like those.
I do too.
That's
I
just
do
me.
too. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to take the gold Kansas City Royals jerseys, the vests.
I think that was a very short-lived deal.
It
I
was.
don't
It was a
even remember
one-game
that,
deal. Yeah.
because I can't recall. I can't imagine anybody going, "Yeah, that's a good idea."
No, they were bad. They
Uh-huh.
looked awful. They were terrible. Okay. Jeremy, you get 2, dude.
Okay. What all did Derek pick?
Derek currently has the Rainbow Nuggets jerseys,
Uh-huh.
the Vancouver Hockey, 70s Padres, and the Neon Seahawks.
Okay. I'm going to go with the 70s and 80s Houston Astros
Okay.
because those were
Yeah, they were
awful.
Yep.
And then just so the Dallas Cowboys people don't feel like I'm just picking on them, even though I wish death on all of them. In 1982,
Uh-huh.
Kansas State played KU in football on TBS.
Yeah.
It was the first ever college football game ever broadcast on cable television.
Right.
K-State was so unused to being broadcast on TV, they had to wheel in portable lights because the stadium did not have lights because they were used to just getting their ass kicked at noon like normal. They decided to go with special uniforms to mark the occasion.
Yeah.
And it seriously looked like the coach went, "Hey, you guys all have gray sweatpants and sweatshirts, right? Just wear those. We'll supply the pads and helmets. And you can just come play some ball. We'll tape some numbers onto you." They were the ugliest, most awful. I think they might have been long-sleeved. They were just the most hideous fucking, like, they were the home team. And they didn't even go with a flashy color. They went with gray.
Love it.
They were terrible.
All right.
82.
82. I got it down here. 82 K-State jerseys. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna end with, let's see. I'm gonna go with the Bumblebee Pittsburgh Steelers jerseys.
That was on my list.
Bumblebee Steelers. Those are awful.
Okay.
They just look like shit. All right, Mr. Derek, close us out. Last pick. What do you got?
All right. You'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're going with.
The Memphis Redbirds throwback to Egypt night.
Oh my God.
That is fucking terrible.
No, I did not think you were going to pick that.
If there's,
That is not
tribute
real.
to Memphis Egypt night.
That is not a fucking real thing.
Their uniforms were written in hieroglyphics.
Oh God, this is awful.
You need a picture of that
I
so
wanna
people
paint a
see.
picture.
Oh, that's
I'll save it.
They're
and send
wearing
it to
big
you.
collars
Oh,
like
yes.
every pharaoh bust sculpture
that's
that you've ever
awful.
seen.
Oh, that's awful.
I'm sending you that photo. That is fucking
Jeez.
terrible.
That's pretty bad.
That might be the worst uniform I've ever seen.
That
that's
might
pretty
be
bad.
why Chris Benoit killed his family.
Oh,
Holy
jeez.
fuck.
Was he in Memphis when it happened? Let's see.
Oh, Jesus. Well, anyways, guys, that is our draft. Every draft, I put a vote deal up on Facebook. So look us up at Laughing on the Sidelines and vote for the corresponding list that you agree with the most. So this week's ugliest uniforms, Jeremy has the Cream Buccaneers, the Dallas Cowboys, every Dallas Cowboys jersey, the Pittsburgh Spirit, the 1980s Astros, and the 1982 K-State Wildcats. I have the 76 White Sox with shorts, 90s Grizzlies, the Color Rush Jaguars jerseys, the Gold Royals jerseys, and the Bumblebee Steelers. Derek has the Rainbow Nuggets jerseys, Vancouver Hockey, the 70s Pirates, Neon Seahawks, and the Memphis Redbirds Egypt throwbacks.
Throwback Vancouver hockey from like
throwback
not now.
Vancouver. Yeah, no, I got it.
That Gold Royals jersey, does it say what year that was?
I think it was 90. I want to say it was 98. 98 or 99.
So that would have been after the owner, Ewan Kaufman, died, and they were just strictly running off of a trust fund. So I realized that funds were a little short there, but those were still actual legitimate major leaguers. How did nobody go, I'm not wearing that?
I don't know.
No goddamn way. Those are the worst things of all time.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Scotty didn't pick the District 13 or whatever Mighty Ducks jerseys.
No, because those are. I love that jersey. I almost picked.
Wasn't it just a shirt with duct tape on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I loved them. They're
National
great.
Enquirers taped to their shins?
No, I almost picked every single KU jersey of all time.
I almost did the same thing with the Packers.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, the Packers do have some throwbacks.
They do have some
that are
nasty,
just
awful throwbacks.
and the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, that was it.
have
I almost picked them
those
too.
mustard yellows.
Mustard yellow with brown.
Oh,
Even
they're
those Bears
bad.
ones, the Bears ones with the blue and orange stripes.
Yeah.
Those are fucking horrible.
They're awful too.
those Denver Broncos throwbacks, UPS drivers look at that and go, "Thank God I don't have to wear that."
I almost said any Browns uniform too. 'Cause
Yeah,
those
that's-
are fun. Those have
yeah.
never been.
No, they've never been
Good.
good. Well, guys, we really do appreciate it. If you would, go to facebook.com/laughing on the sidelines and vote for whatever list you like the best. But now we get to move on to my favorite part of every single episode. This is what we like to call our laughing on the sidelines shitty situation of the week. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is my favorite segment of every single show. This is what we like to call the laughing on the sidelines shitty situation. This week's shitty situation of the week. What do you got there, Derek?
All right, they're making a biopic about your life. Of
course they are.
They're
Why
making
wouldn't
a
they?
movie?
Yeah, of course
right?
they are.
Especially about me.
Uh-huh.
And here's the deal, though. One of two things has to happen. That movie has to be either A, written by Tyler Perry,
Oh, God.
or B, the person playing you is Pauly Shore. What do you got?
Man. I'm taking Pauly Shore.
Yeah?
Wheeze the juice, man. Come
Okay.
on. I feel so bad for him.
I would totally see, I could see Pauly Shore getting into the role of Scotty.
oh,
though.
yeah, for
He's
sure.
been known to wear his hat backwards.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm talking the what was that? Encino Man, Pauly Shore.
Any Pauly
Oh,
Shore.
no, it's Pauly Shore
He's
now.
he's the same guy and everything.
He's 20 years older than you.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, it's same guy.
I'm totally taking Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yep.
Jeremy?
Kind of looks like me.
As much as I would love to see a sequel to Biodome. And
Yeah.
see, there's something about sequels I just love, because that second Medea Halloween was just dynamite. That is something I've never understood about Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Is, as a comedian, I've written shit jokes that just did not hit with the audience, where they were wound up being done premises, they're hack, whatever.
Yeah, you just did what, like 45 minutes of this last weekend?
At least that, because I did all Rob Schneider material. But
That's my big claim to fame for opening too.
Yep.
what I don't do is record it, sell it, and put my name all over it. Tyler Perry doesn't have to put his name all over those shit movies that
Yep.
he makes, and yet he's proud of it.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
However, I love the idea of me being portrayed on screen as a large black man in woman's clothing. And I think that could possibly happen in the Tyler Perry's Jeremy Joseph A Life Story 2. Medea plays Jeremy.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Electric Boogaloo. That's by the way the best sequel ever.
Nice.
The name after it is Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo. So anytime that there's a sequel to any movie that's 2,
Yeah.
I put Electric Boogaloo after it.
Okay. All right, Derek, what do you got?
Well, the thing with Tyler Perry movies is
Yeah.
they're still at least making money.
True.
Pauly Shore.
Well, yeah, if you don't go see it, you're a racist.
What? I don't know what the last thing Pauly Shore did. Maybe get arrested?
Joe Rogan podcast was the last thing. Yeah,
Okay.
he got called on.
Last thing I saw him do was come to the loony bin and bitch about how he only made $2 million a movie, because that's relatable.
Yeah.
And how Adam Sandler stole his whole career.
Yeah.
So I would have to go with I would have to go with Tyler Perry, but I would rather Tyler Perry play me too. I'm with Jeremy on that, and he wouldn't even have to get in a fat suit to play me.
No, he would.
No.
You don't want him playing you as Medea?
No,
Oh, wow.
no, I want him to play me as Tyler Perry this time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Or if he could write Lil Rel Howery in as me,
Oh God.
that'd be all right.
What is that? Is that a Tyler Perry thing too?
Yeah, sure.
I can't actually bring myself to watch any of his stuff
I can't either.
except for the haves and the have-nots on the Oxygen Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would much rather be the
Or
Tyler.
Own. I'm sorry, Own.
I would much rather Tyler Perry write my biopic. Hands down. I could
enough.
not fucking deal with Pauly Shore.
If nothing else, he'd jazz some shit up.
Absolutely.
We's in the juice, buddy.
Yeah, and Scotty would be.
I would just feel dumber watching a Pauly Shore movie now
I cannot actually think of a better person to play Scotty
than Pauly Shore.
than Pauly Shore.
David Spade.
Yeah, he's too good.
Yeah, he's witty.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
especially in that Joe Dirt
Oh
wig.
yeah, that's a good one.
I'd like to
You're right.
see you show up to the show in one of those and keep the hat forward.
Yeah, I could do that.
And-
What are you talking about? The white trash head or haircut?
Even more than that, I would like to see you not show up for the podcast.
Oh, okay. I'll
and
try
just
to do
not kind of be here. Would you just not be at your house
Yeah.
when we show up on Tuesdays? And we'll just handle this.
that. Okay, sounds good.
Leave your notes.
Let's see. Anybody else have any shows coming up? Anyways,
Next Tuesday, I'll be recording a podcast.
Oh, nice. Is it this one?
No, it's the
No,
sidelines perspective.
Oh,
That's what it's going to be called.
It's not this one. It'll be next week's.
gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Deal. That's fucking good.
The humorous sidelines perspective.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Facetious on the sidelines perspective.
Chuckling off the field.
Got it. I like that one. But anyways,
Yucks on the sidelines.
yucks on the sidelines.
And we're going to do that from my house.
Nice.
Or Derek's. Wherever's not here.
Yeah.
And we'll let you know what time and day, Scotty.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. But guys, that's our show. Unless anybody else has anything at all. No,
No, I
you're
got
good.
nothing.
All right. Well, guys, we really, really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for all the comments on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Do us a favor, however you are listening to this, do us a favor and give us a 5-star rating. We would really appreciate it. That helps get the show out.
Out of how many stars is that?
5 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what we need.
That'd be weird if you just asked for 5 like out of 10.
No, 5 out of 5.
And that'd be really weird if they went with like a 7 or 7.5
Yeah.
star rating system.
Yeah. The other thing, guys, is if you guys ever have any questions that you would like us to answer on our show, do us a favor, comment on any platform, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We read every single one of them. And if it's something that we think will be funny or fun, we'll put it on the show and give you a shout out as well. So keep on doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for helping the show grow. We really appreciate it. We always say that you guys are our advertisers. So if you like us, do us a favor and keep on telling your friends and your family. But if you don't like us,
We hope you walk in on your mom getting gangbanged by Grimace, Mayor McCheese, and the Hamburglar.
oh my God.
That's government justice right there.
Jeez, if you don't like us.
Where's the beef? I mean, tell your enemies.
And until next time, guys,
Keep laughing, assholes.
we will see you later. Take care.